By myself because I've been running 16 valve my whole life. So I built this motor like a 16 valve. So I went from an OBD2 to an OBD1 distributor, and I cut 6 windows in the distributor. So basically it's taking all you know, the timing and stuff from the distributor and nothing else. There's barely any wires on the motor. There's no crank sensor, no crank sensor, no cam sensor, nothing like that. It's super simple just for the track kind of deal. So if something breaks, it's easy kind of deal to figure out what's going on. Well, yeah, VR6, stock VR6, there's valve springs in it, stock bottom end with all ARP bolts and whatever, head spacer, and GT45 for turbo. We'll make some jam this summer and see what's going on with this. I got the shell and how we are like, I got a motor, but it's like you put the head on it, but your performance parts on it, and we're kind of doing this together, and then we're gonna, you know, race together and this and that, and just, you know. This is a 1984 Jetta Coupe, super light shell. We did Lexan windows on it. We got a fiberglass hood. So it's a VR6 Turbo GT45. Basically, it's a block I got that Courtney put one of his head on it, and all performance parts are from here. Everything that turbo-wise, he just added on, and then we kind of tried to make that car, you know, drivable. Right now, there's 15 by 5 skinnies in the back, built by Fake Industry. He's building a set for the front right now. These wheels on it, that's on the front right now, is just to tune the car and stuff like that. Just simple 6-point cage, and yeah, everything is pretty simple. There's nothing to it. There's fast body metal work that's been part of the project as well. He's got all the stuff, all the motor mounts, the axles, everything to fit the VR6 in the Mk1 platform. Came from him. Also, he'll do like clutch pedals and stuff like that. Bunch of Mk1 parts he does. We're gonna tune it. Courtney's gonna fucking go down the track and then have some fun. You know how people have like 4-wheelers and stuff, and they just go out and have fun? Well, that's what we did. We built a car that everybody can drive. So he's gonna go drive it. I'm gonna go and drive it. Anybody that wants to drive it, you know, that's in our circle of friends, that we'll just go down the track and we'll just beat each other's record. Really, that's it's a toy. It's literally a toy.
It's going to be the red-headed stepchild of the group.
That's it. That's exactly it. So we all have like cars that we don't want to, you know, kill or beat or explode. This one is basically the one that we're gonna beat and just really have fun. That's all it is. So there's nothing pretty about it.
It's just a race car.
It's just a race car. So
it's probably the best definition of a race car, that you don't have to care about the paint or if
exactly
something falls off of it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So no big deal.
That's
right?
it, man. That's it. Oh. What's the intake on this?
It's a replica SPA.
Okay. Okay, so it's replica SPA intake manifold on it. It's a BST turbo fuel rail. 1000cc injectors. 1000cc injectors. Again, it's OBD1 running on the distributor. Very basic. GT45 turbo. And it's a 60 millimeter wastegate, I believe. Yeah, water to air intercooler, and just stock transmission on it for now.
Is it going to be able to handle that much power?
Not for now. Yes, it will, because we're basically going to concentrate on the back half with that thing for now. Nothing like to explode anything. And then all fuel lines are 10 AN fuel lines, with a pretty big fuel pump in the back. Very small fuel cell, and yeah, it's a very basic setup. Very basic.
You make that integral, or you bought that?
No, I bought it off a guy in Edmonton for $500. No, not even. I didn't pay that. No, it's rated for 500 horsepower. I paid $100 for it.
Sounds good. Did you change the exhaust since last time?
No, still the same.
Now that looks way better.
Yeah, this looks different.
Yeah, so essentially since the last time you featured the car, we've gone through 2 motors,
Oh, really?
Yeah, two motors. This one's actually fully built by a gentleman here in Calgary, Kirk Power. Yeah, basically fully built from the bottom up. GE pistons, Eagle rods, ARP hardware all the way through. Got the engine bay painted, semi-shaped, if you want to say. Yeah, it's kind of where we're at with the motor. Still got to get the Schmiel intake manifold that's on its way, and do some wiring cleanup. And I mean, car is almost done. It's been a battle for the past 9 years. Originally got the car, it was supercharged. Had a V9 Vortex supercharger on it. Couldn't get the belt to hold for the life of me. Didn't matter what I did. So decided to go turbo, and that was a battle on its own. But we're kind of at the end road right now. I just got to get it tuned by Jimmy here in Calgary, and see what we could push for numbers. But it hasn't ran this solid in 9 years of owning the car. So
Do you know what power you're pushing now?
so there's a tune on the ECU right now for 410 to the wheel. That's at 17 psi. It's running 7 psi right now, just for break-in. So I mean, if I could judge when I raced my buddy's WS6 Trans Am, he was pushing like 280 before he did any tuning on it, and I walked him. So if that could mean anything, I guess in the 300 horsepower mark, I would say. But yeah, again, since the last time
at 7 psi.
At 7 psi, yeah. So like, since the last time you featured the car as well, I did the WaveTech differential, so able to put more of the power to the ground.
Doesn't pull.
Doesn't pull, no torque stir. It goes straight down the road, which is a big plus. Yeah, it's just now I'm at the point of doing all the tidy up, make it look pretty. Now it's functional. Trying to get it to look as good as it moves, right?
No, it looks really good now.
Thanks. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Don't get me wrong. I always want a Golf, but the Jettas are what seems to pop up the most. They're most easily accessible vehicles. It's 3-inch from downpipe back.
Those wheels are off of Mk4, right?
Yeah, they're the Monte Carlos.
I like this roll cage. You made this one, or you bought this one?
No, this is made by my buddy who runs Top Secret Custom and Fabrications. One of my another buddy from Montreal.
It looks good.
He originally built the cage. I had a black Mark III. He built the cage for that car, and when I scrapped that car, we cut the cage out and got it mounted into this car. This winter coming, we're going to finish the cage. Do it through the dash.
You let off?
I let off. Yo, I did first, second, blah, 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 and I just went right into neutral. Yeah, fuck, yo, I was coming to the end of the corner. Yeah. Dude, I was on the brakes, the back clocked. I was like, oh, no more.
Oh, here, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, shit.
You got some good smoke. Yeah, okay. You guys haven't eaten lunch yet. Please, yeah? Come back.
It's not gonna kill your battery with the fan running?
No, it has its, it'll shut off when it gets to like 70.
Oh. So what are you running for power compared to Courtney?
Well, right now I'm limited on basically the fuel system. So I have 630cc injectors. I have an external pump, the EM 400, but I have the stock in-tank pump, which is a transfer pump. So I got to do a surge tank and upgrade the lines. So right now I'm having fuel pressure issues. Basically I can run like 13.5 pounds or so, And what that makes for power, I have no idea. If I was to guess, it'd be like 350, 375.
That's not bad.
It's got cams and it's a 2.9, like bigger pistons and everything. Yeah, it should be on these injectors and that pump. I should be able to get the 500 wheel, but the fuel pump is, or the stock intake pump is the problem, and these lines are a bit small too. So it's still a work in progress, as you can see.
What about the wheels?
So those were originally 15 by 8 Ronald Turbos, and my buddy Keith at Fake Industries, he machined them, and we had the barrels made of 3-piece for a 17 by 8.25 with a 32 offset. And they're powder coated in Canadian maple bronze.
So they're all, you said offset 35?
Yeah, they're all square. We were just worried because on the older cars, the rear lips are quite big, even when you roll them, and the wheel wells are just not that round. So I was afraid to, I wanted to do a staggered look, but I was afraid to really bring it out any more in the rear. So, and then I have a 5mm spacer in the front and a 10mm spacer in the back.
Oh, so they're 35 offset with 5 and 10 mil in the back, right? Okay.
Yeah. The problem was Keith was doing all the math and everything. And he's like, okay, what size wheels do you want? And you give a measurement. If you go too big, it's not like you can just undo it.
Yeah.
So we erred on the side of caution, and we said, we could just bring them out if we have to. And
yeah, you're always safer, just stick in a little bit.
Yeah, I mean the 5mm is not much, right? So it's that was also mainly to help clear the calipers too, because the way how the wheels sit was a bit weird, but it's just.
It was originally red?
Yeah, it's a tornado red. I painted it once in 2008 and then recently in 2018. We originally bought, I bought this car in 2006 for $500. It was me and my wife, she was pregnant, so this was our family car. So that's my daughter there. So this is the car that she was pregnant in. We got her to the hospital in it, and then she came home from the hospital in that car. So it's been in the family since then.
Okay, I can't get rid of it now.
No. Had stole because it's I had 2 paint jobs on top of the stock one. So one day I went to a car show in Calgary and it was missing. So this guy in Portugal had actually designed this for somebody else. It's a Canadian market part number. And I bought all the files from him and 3D printed it 2 days ago, and then just rattle canned some tornado red and put it on. But yeah, internal spring and everything. So fits Mark IIIs, Passats, whatever. No, if you need a head, I have one spare. I have a block.
Keep it.
I have a block, 2 heads, and then
I got all kinds.
Dude,
yeah,
I have
here,
so
you
many fucking. I think I have all the 16 valves inside from town, like except for one that's still on marketplace now.
Yeah, which I think I sent you the link.
Yeah, I was like, fuck this,
You're like,
not
yeah, I already
even
know.
Yeah, dude, I have so many 16 valve parts. It's insane, man.
Yeah.
Insane.
Well, it comes to a point where you have to like, you have no choice to hoard the parts.
Yeah,
right?
but now what I have to do is literally take the cars out of my garage, put everything on the floor,
organize it.
in bins, and then store everything in a label. Because now I'm like, oh, I need a part. Where the fuck is this thing?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, I'll buy another one.
That's happened to me.
And then you find it.
Yeah, then you find it.
Oh,
I have this part,
oh,
I
yeah.
put it in a super secret spot so that I would remember, but somehow that made me forget where it was.
My fucking wheel bearings. Went and bought wheel bearings. I'm like, I'm sure I have. I got into my garage, put the wheel bearings on my fucking thing. I went like this, and they were right there. So now I have more wheel bearings.
Okay.
Oh, that's the way it goes, man. Like like I said, you have to hoard parts, man. Like I have parts for days, like in the underneath the welding bench up above. Parts for days.
Sometimes I'm like, I open it up and this is nice for later. I'm like, okay, cool. Put it in the back of the truck. He's like, but all this comes with it, dude. He had like
There's a
6
whole
bins.
container. Yeah, it was a whole
But with
container.
like brand new parts, and I'm like, dude, that was like for $2,000 of parts, easy, brand new in packages. He's like, I bought all this because I saw your car at a car show. I wanted exactly what you had, and that was it, man. It was all there.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I can literally rebuild a full thing.
That Mark III, by the way, has a lot of parts, eh?
Oh.
You saw? Okay. There's like parts in the engine bay. There's like boxes with the hood closed in the engine bay.
Nice.
Inside it.
I want to build it with these two. I wanted to make them wrench the whole thing. No, 1 hour after
You
work.
pointed at the cars. I was like, oh, you're
they're-
talking about the
they're in
kids.
the
I
car.
see the kids.
Okay.
I went
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, I miss the races. This excites me, man.
What are the wheels from? They look familiar.
They're Passat CC wheels.
Yeah, it surprised me with those earlier. Just spray paint, touch them up. They were getting scratched.
Yeah, we gotta refinish them, but she's on a budget, so we can't just go blow all the money.
We modded the intake, or the air box, and we put the K&N air filter in, and then there's a, what is it?
Flashzilla Stage 2.
Flashzilla Stage 2 tune.
Yeah.
So what are you guys running for power now?
It's 200 wheel.
Oh wow.
200 wheel, 255 torque-ish area.
That's not bad for a 1.4, right?
1.8. 1.8.
These are 1.8?
Yeah, this is right before they went 1.4.
Oh. Well, that's why it's got so much power.
So yeah, stock turbo, but it has a 3-inch turbo back with a high flow cat that I made for her. Yeah, it's just lowered on some
1.5-inch springs.
yeah, 1.5-inch springs, Passat CC wheels, and yeah, that's basically it. Just basic first car, but man, my first car was a 72 510, which was cool, but that was broken and slow.
I'm sure those are desirable today.
Oh man, now they are, yeah.
What do these come with? 100, like
170.
60?
170, but they do a lot of torque management where they really limit it. Like so, like you.
It doesn't start spooling until like 335 or something like that. Like,
but the turbo's like this big, so it should like
should
go,
instantly.
right? And basically with the tune, it removes all those limits. So you can just, I think they run like 20 pounds of boost now. Took some dents out. This is our first car, so we took some dents out. And yesterday she was in the garage for 6 hours cutting, buffing, polishing the car, which is not bad. It's got 230K. With the exhaust, the tune, buying the car, the wheels, the tires, the sub, everything, we probably have like $9,500 to $10,000 into the car. Oh,
Gay.
that's got propane?
Yeah, you just went to fill.
Oh, okay.
This was touching the fan. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, here it is.
That's not good. That's a power wire, right? I mean, at least the fan is plastic.
Oh, yeah, I lost my bolt, man. I was the wire was hitting the fan, and then lost the bolt. Need to find a bolt.
there's nobody else that could say that sentence, I'd be like, Pascal.
If Chris is here, this would be broken.
It's fun, dude. It's fun being a passenger, actually. It was fun. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm like, no, that's fine. Shifting at like 78.
Yeah, really? Yeah, that was good.
See, that's the thing. You saw the race, right? It's 1-2. I'm going, but after that, everybody comes back.
She was starting to run you down.
Oh yeah. Dude, it was
enough road.
It was a quarter mile. She had me for sure.
Your car's an 8-mile car.
Oh yeah, 100%. With that tranny, for sure, man.
That's a 4K, right?
I believe so.
That one, no, I don't think so.
This one?
What tranny's in there? Pascal, what tranny's in there?
Oh, it is.
Oh, this is this week's situation. Bottle run. Oh. Happy quick, man. Yeah, a long week work, man.
Double pump right now.
Jesus Christ.
Supercharge the hard pump?
Yo, yeah.
If I didn't have that
Yeah.
Anybody hasn't had you?
Then unhook the battery, hits the fucking rod shroud.
grounding out, man.
Fan shroud.
With fuel leaking.
Yeah, with
That's
fuel. Oh my god. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I don't know why the fucking thing's leaking. Like, doesn't make
Smell
sense.
it.
This thing's always leaking something.
No, I mean, it could
Yeah,
be
but
like
you
the
see how I
4
drive the
pulls
thing,
you
huh?
just did.
Yeah.
Could be the 4 pulls you just did.
Yeah. That thing, dude, that thing,
Sorry.
every time I'm in this car, that's how I drive the car with the kids. So this thing is like beat the fuck. But that's a made-up
fake.
bracket though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a move.
And it's fucking crooked, that's why it's fucking up the belt.
Oh shit.
Because I welded it straight, tacked it straight, then when I welded it, I guess it twisted and then that's it. So, whatever.
The bar, you mean?
The bottom bracket here. I made a bracket for that.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't run anything
Oh yeah,
stock.
because this is supposed to be. Isn't it supposed to be here? the whole
Yes,
thing?
but it won't fit with carbs.
Oh, I see.
And it's because, maybe with these carbs, because these are pretty much made for it, but it's with the bike carbs I couldn't run because the balls are under it, and you need to have space, right? Oh, my fucking carb leaking too.
Underneath.
But I don't know how, because the balls are on top.
Like these gaskets, maybe?
Yeah, it's all fucking silicone and shit.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, because this intake, I got that's an aftermarket intake, and it was even with like stock seal, sucking air. Like I would go with the brake cleaner, dude, everywhere. So I had to fucking seal like gunk shit.
The fuel might have worn through the silicone.
Oh, maybe
on this side here.
Maybe your launches too. All the
So
hard.
it looks like this one here on the bottom.
Yeah. I'll get home and then fucking fuck around. But yeah, I have the whole fucking turbo setup ready to go. So it's just that head's going on that block. And good to go.
You have intercooler.
Everything. I have everything. Brand new all black.
Is that like the piping's already done for, or you have to build,
No,
build
I-
piping?
yeah. But and then I have a 50 mil intake, so 16 hour intake. So
Yeah.
someone gave it to me. So I'll use that. Cool. Up here for that catch can made up. Yeah. We're driving on the highway, dude. Something hit the bottom of the car. Like, ow! I'm like, bro, what was that? It's like a rock. I'm like, no, I didn't see a rock in the fucking thing. I'm like, I lost something for sure.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh well. It's venting.
At least the carburetor is off.
Yeah, that's it. There's always something falling out with that car. It's fine. It's all good.